attempts to dull your shine. Light 'em up.
Dirt on my name and flowers grew right out the brown soil. My vision's clear as glass, the robe is purple satin plus the crown's royal. Allow me to give you a demonstration. Holding your breath, waiting for me to fail only brings hyperventilation. See, I'm a soldier that's ready for any situation. So me and life double dated my trials and tribulations. Won't be remembered for not speaking out. I Google map my whole approach, so I chose not to take the peaceful route. I promise I can't make this shit up. I shed a tear, then used the mic stand to hold my chin up. They plot and strategize on different ways to make me give up. That's easier said than done, like a woman that's 9 months pregnant doing sit-ups. Yeah, I read the book of life, defeat was never in my story. Just brutal fights on the battlefield is bloody and gory. Showing off is a fool's idea of glory. Call me foolish, then in the clutch I make them drop like I was Robert Ory. See, in this world you gotta sink or swim. Boy, I'm a legend. When I die, my presence never will be felt again. This greatness rare, but see, I kept it in. Isolation in the demons, guardian angels been my only friend. I've been at war with myself in silence. Had a mental malfunction, forced to go into hiding. But
I hope you're watching right now, because then you're gonna understand. Whoever get in my way, I'ma dog walk their ass.
Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy, Big Mike Raider, and we're here. We got some things to talk about. We got some pressing issues to say, right? Nothing too alarming. I want you guys to know that this is May. It's May, guys. Don't overreact. We're gonna get into some things. The Raiders, you see the thumbnail. The Raiders are protecting their assets, and I'm gonna tell you why they're protecting them and how they're protecting them. Guys, before we jump into anything, guess what we got now, guys? You guys need to check out the membership. Become a member of the Big Mike Raider Fleet. You know, check it out, man. We got a new membership. Go ahead and click that if you guys want to become a member. There's some things down the line that I will be doing as far as being a member. Stay tuned for that one and stand by and become a member of the Big Mike Raider Fleet. Thank you guys in advance. Guys, we got 17 in the building. We're going to wait for some people to pop in. You guys already know the drill, man. Like the thumb, hit the sub, and share with your folks. We're about 48 away from 3K. Let's get to 3K. Shout out to CGR, the first member of the Big Mike Raider Fleet. Welcome aboard, man. CGR in the building. I gotta make you a mod. We're gonna do that after the show, man. For sure. I'm definitely gonna do that. Stand by on that one. You're definitely gonna get that wrench for sure, man. I appreciate you. Shout out to my 2 cents. Salute Big Mike Raider. Thanks for popping in. Thanks for the support as always. Let's see. We got Kenny Clark in the building. Bring Big Mike love. Hey, I appreciate you. You just being here. Everybody who's in here, that's good enough for me. I appreciate you guys. Who else we got in the building? Let's see. We got Raider Shield family. He was the first to comment. AKA 93 Nav Man. Oh yeah, my guy right there. Yo, fellas, Raider Nation, the one and only. Hey, there's only one Raider Nation. You guys know what it is, man. And we got 19 in the building. Make sure you guys like the thumb, hit the sub, and share with your folks. Shout out to MG's Raiders in the building, man. Thanks for popping in, bro. So you guys see the thumbnail. The Raiders are protecting their assets, and we're going to talk about it, right? First things first. Let's talk about Ashton Jeanty, guys. You guys know Ashton Jeanty, our first-round pick, a guy that people have high expectations for, right? I want to talk about something specifically that's going on, and I don't know if anybody sees it the way I'm seeing it right now. Now, I know that people were talking about how Chip Kelly wanted to change his stance on how he stands before running the ball, right? And I think there's more of a reason than what people think it's going to be, right? And shout out to Carlos and Fuego in the building, man. Thanks for popping in, man. Let me see. I'm going to continue my point in a second. But Big Mike, my guy, just wanted to say I want commitment to excellence and just win, baby, consistently, man. It's coming, bro. It's coming. I promise you. I think we're doing the right things. But I think people are not seeing it the way that And I'm not saying my way is right, but what I'm seeing is that and let's get into the article, right? Everybody knows what it was, what was said, but I kind of want to get kind of in the detail how I saw it, right? Shout out to the Athletic, Ashton Jeanty's unique stance. We're going to talk about a little bit of that. I want to read the quote that Jeanty said, right? He won for now. Jeanty said last week in an interview with NFL Network's Kay Adams. So he was on the Kay Adams show, Pillow Talking with Kay Adams. You know how that goes, right? I'm going to try and persuade him one day. I have to earn my stripes and make some plays first, but I don't think it's going to be the end. And he's talking about his stance, of course. It says there isn't much going on at this time in the NFL calendar, so spark some outrage amongst Raider fans, right? So he's talking about Chip Kelly changing his stance, right? And this is how I see it, right? Chip Kelly is protecting him from the hype that's going on. Now, I can read you some of the stuff that's being said on X about Ashton Jeanty. Ashton Jeanty might have the pause if necessary, right? The greasiest hips in the NFL. One NFL scout reportedly believes Jeanty has the talent to reset the running back market to levels we've never seen before. Just wait till it's time for his second contract. I wouldn't be surprised if he's the first running back to earn $25 million per year. This is from NFL Rookie Watch. This is one of the things that's popping up with Ashton Jeanty. A lot of people are really high on Ashton Jeanty, right? Let's see. PFF Fantasy and Betting, Ashton Jeanty, the #1 ranked rookie, skill position players. They're already saying he's a top 5 running back in the league. And then every site you go to, fantasy-wise, he's already one of the top players. He's a first-round projected guy fantasy-wise. I think that Chip Kelly is protecting him from being a target in the NFL. Now, if he comes out his rookie year and he's doing some things differently than what everybody else is doing, you're going to start being targeted by a lot of players. We want to make Ashton Jeanty as low-key as possible, kind of blend him in. And once he starts imprinting his name in the league, then that's when he can start doing it. I commend Chip Kelly for doing this, protecting him from the rest of the league, because you know how rookies are targeted in this league, right? Welcome to NFL moment. Teams will start targeting him. Teams will start putting 8 men in the box. Teams will start double teaming him just for the mere principle of the fact, right? Like, okay, everybody's so high on you. Well, we're going to make sure we shut you down, right? And if he comes out there in a special stance and other things like that, that might just add on to the level of the bigger the target for him. And he's going to be a target nonetheless, regardless. But I think that Chip Kelly's kind of playing damage control, trying to keep him a little bit low key, as conspicuous, as inconspicuous as possible. But you guys let me know what you think. That's what I think is going on with Chip Kelly and Ashton Jeanty. I think that Chip Kelly is protecting him from being a target so far in this league, because he's got a lot of buzz going on. A lot of people already have him as a top 5 running back in this league, and he hasn't ran it down yet. Let me know what you think, man. Let me know. Let me see. Shout out to Kenny Clark. He says Jeanty is one of one, number 2. Yeah, absolutely, man. And I'm just afraid that, we might be kind of, I'm not saying that we're jumping the gun. I think he's going to be great, but the league is already kind of high on what he's about to do. And that kind of makes me a little nervous. And I think that Chip Kelly is kind of seeing the hype and all the things that are coming around him and involving him. And he's trying to kind of play damage control just a little bit and protecting his rookie from being that target. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to CGR. Subscribe to help our Raider brother, Big Mike Raider, to get to 3K subscribers. You guys already know, man. Let me see. Shout out to LV Raider 10 in the building. Let me see. I am Hilltop. He says, salute and respect, Big Mike. Is Tyree worth the wait, or is it time to trade? I wanted to trade him last year, man. I was ready to trade him last year. But that's just me. Let me know, guys, what you think about that take. I think that Ashton Jeanty is going to be a great player. Don't get me wrong. I think he's going to be excellent in this league. I think he's going to be as advertised. Fantasy wise, is going to be that top 5 running back, right? He's going to give you big numbers. He's going to be a fan favorite. He's going to be a casual favorite, right? Everybody's going to be a big Jeanty fan, right? He's going to get butts in seats. He's going to get eyes on TVs. But starting right now, let's keep him as low key as possible so we don't get him hurt or we don't get him in a situation where he's constantly seeing 8 men in the box, double teams, things like that. And of course, the offense is going to have to, spread the wealth. Show that Geno Smith can get the ball to Brock Bowers. Show that he can get it to the other receivers on the outside. Our youngster in Jack Besh, our veteran in Jacoby Myers and Trey Tucker. Those are the guys that we're kind of, hoping that we can get the ball to so we can open up Ashton Jeanty to take care of business, hand him the ball off, not seeing a crowded box and take off and do some special things like we expect him to do. So that is one of the things that I'm kind of looking at, protecting the assets. First thing is Chip Kelly protecting Ashton Jeanty. Now, here's another one, right? And I'm going to go back to the article from The Athletic. Shout out to Sean Reed of The Athletic. Let's talk about our guy, Christian Wilkins, right? Some of the observations from Christian Wilkins. Defensive tackle Christian Wilkins was at practice on Wednesday, but didn't run during the stretching period or practice any drills as he continues to rehab from a Jones fracture in his foot. Wilkins had surgery to repair the fracture last October, so it's been about 7 months since the procedure, right? That injury is a little tough to kind of rehab back and bounce back from, especially the foot. Somebody as heavy as he is and uses as much power as he is, that's going to take a while for him to kind of acclimate himself back into playing shape, back into going out there and doing the things, all the special things he did in previous years, right? This is what Pete Carroll had to say. He said, this has been a difficult recovery. He's done everything he needs to do. He's been here every day. He's here working. He's here early, working hard, but still working on it. He's not ready to get back out there. We're in the midst of a long, challenging process here. Fortunately, there's a lot of time. He's been on board the whole time, but it has been challenging. Guys, now the question I want to ask you guys, are you guys concerned about Christian Wilkins, particularly being ready by training camp, right? I'm not talking about the week 1 of the season. I think that he'll 100%, I would say that he'll be ready by week 1 of the season, but we need him to be ready from the time we start training camp. Are you guys concerned that he's not going to be ready by training camp? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to let you know what I think in a little bit, but shout out to Carlos in Fuego in the building. He says Jeanty can block, catch the ball, and run routes. Sincere McCormick, also others. Raider Nation for life. Yeah, absolutely, man. And it's going to be a lot of eyes on this running back room. And I think we're going to need a guy like Sincere McCormick. We're going to need Raheem Mostert, those guys to kind of step up and kind of shock some people, because everybody's got their eyes on Jeanty, but they're not taking into account the rest of our guys, right? So that's one thing that we can look forward to is this running game, the running back room. It should be special. It should be fun to watch. We got Yaya Hautamaki in the building, man. Thanks for popping in. Salute, Big Mike. Salute to the chat, man. Salute to you, man. Hope everything's well on your end. I know you got a big trip coming soon. I know you got that big trek coming on the next few months. So good luck to you, man. And yeah, hit me up anytime, man. It was good chatting with you the other day. Let's see. We got Raider Ryan. Facts. Hey, that's all I can do is speak the facts, man. Let me see. Let me see. CGR says a little bit, to be honest. Yeah. Okay. I hear you. Yaya says yes. We got Dan Tessier in the building. Big Mike. Salute to the nation, man. Salute to you, man. Thanks for popping in, Dan. Let's see. We got Raider Shield family. Yes, but he will be okay week 1. Okay. Let's see who else. Let's see what we got here. I want to know what you guys think. Jones fracture has history. It's important not to rush it. Absolutely. And then when they said Jones fracture, that immediately, like, you know, kind of made my ears pop up. You know, the antennas came up, red flags and all that other stuff, right? Especially for a guy who's 300 plus pounds, that takes a long time. Now, if he was a little bit lighter, the recovery time will be a lot less, but you're doing a lot of pounding with all that weight on your feet. It's going to take a little bit longer than the average person to kind of come back, especially with the speed and trajectory and velocity he plays at. So it's going to take a while. And this is what I think, man. I think that right now I'm not concerned about him being out on the field, right? This is another one of those protecting the asset situation where, you know, why even have him out there? Have him out there learning, have him out there looking and observing and kind of getting acclimated to being out in the field and looking at the game in a different lens, right? Now I'll tell you this. By the time training camp comes, if it's August and he's still in a boot or he's still on the sideline, that's when I will be concerned. As of right now, like I told you at the beginning of the show, it is May. I'm not going to overreact. I'm not going to, you know, go crazy or anything like that. But if I had to put a panic meter on it, I'm giving it a 4 out of 10. And as the weeks go by, if he comes back, you know, in June, July, and still we're not seeing any progress, then that number is going to grow. But it will be in an absolute 9 or 10 by the time training camp comes and he's still on the sideline. So that's what I think about Christian Wilkins. What do you guys think, man? What do you guys think? Let me see what else we got here, man. We got Desert Raider in the building. He says Wilkins needs to get his asset on the damn field. Shout out to Desert Raider, man. Yeah. Hopefully in Godspeed, you know, have him come out there when he's fully recovered. I don't want to rush anything, but he could be okay now, right? Maybe during the season, if this was a situation, if it was during the season, maybe he could be good to go. But it's May. Just sit back and relax and kind of learn from the sideline at this point. So that's what I'm seeing. We got Jeffrey in the building. Let's see. We got Kenny Clark. He says Raider Worldwide Nation is strong. You already know, man. You already know. Let's see. We got Billy Davis, man. So what up, Raider Nation? Big Mike Raider. Hey, Billy, man. Hey, good to see you, man. I hope everything's good with you and your family. I didn't get an update last time I saw you, man. Let me know if everything's good with you and your family, man. Let me see. Shout out to Raider Shield family. Says the boot wearing off the field is a good thing. Yeah. And you know, wear the boot everywhere. Take it to the mall. Take it to the car wash. You know, take it everywhere. You know, if you don't really have to wear it. I mean, if you don't really have to wear it, but it helps to wear it at this point, why not? You know, at this point, it's doing everything you can to kind of speed up the process to get you back on the field and playing at the level that you've played before, right? That's what I'm concerned about. I'm not necessarily concerned about what's going on in May. It would be nice to see him out on the field at this point, but it's not necessary to me at this point. Let me see. We got Kenny Clark. He says, yes, elevate and ice. Yeah, absolutely, man. That's the way to do it. Let me see. Raider Shield family says, I agree, a 4 on the panic scale. Yeah. I mean, it's early. I'm not going to overreact to anything that's going on. And we'll talk about another issue that I wanted to get into in a second. Let's see. Desert Raider. Hey, salute to you, man. Thanks for popping in. Raider Shield family says, ask Justin Tuck, what happens if you rush a foot injury on a big dude? Yeah. I mean, look, let's just be honest, right? We saw what happened with Tyree Wilson, where Tyree Wilson, his first year was pretty much shot. His get off was slow, even though it's already slow to begin with. But that first year, remember, he was recovering from that foot injury all season. It took him a while to kind of get up to speed of his expectations, right? So, you know, it takes a while. It takes a while. And I'm going to say probably at a year's time, he's going to be at 100%. I think he'll be able to be on the field by the time training camp comes. At least I hope so. But with somebody at that size and plays at that speed, it's going to take a little bit longer than we want it to be. So we'll see. Dan Tessier, every damn time we make a big free agent move, it ends up bad. Oh man, I hope you're wrong, man. Look, it's early. It's early. I'm not gonna jump off the cliff. If this is in October, I'm gonna be on the same boat with you, Dan. It's May, and I'm trying to keep it cool. This is the time of hopium. This is hopium hour, right? From now all the way till training camp, when we start seeing the true self, when we start really looking in the mirror and seeing what we're really made of, then we start being in denial of what we are. And then week 1 comes, and then that denial can't be denied at that point. So by week 4, we'll know exactly who we are. But as of right now, I'm on the hopium, and I'm hoping that Christian Wilkins is going to be okay when it's all said and done, man. Let me see. My 2 cents, Wilkins best to come back as close to 100% as possible. Yeah, I hope so, man. Shout out to my 2 cents in the building. Let's see. We got Joseph C in the building. Big Mike. Hey, thanks for popping in, man. Thanks for the support. Billy Davis. Yeah, man. Hey, Jeffrey. Yeah, definitely, man. Hope family's doing well. Shout out to Billy. Let's see. He says, yes, they're doing good. Going to be here with me next weekend, man. Hey, I'm glad, man. I'm glad everything is good, man. Definitely thinking about you, man. Hopefully, your family's on the up and up, man. Shout out to you. Prayers up to you as well, man. Let's see. We got Raider Shield family facts. Yeah, hey, man. Hey, like I said, that's all I do. Let's see. We got let's see. Joseph C. Like Kuntz last year, I want these players healthy for the season, not OTAs. Yeah. And that's really what matters to me. Like I talked about this on previous episodes, if you guys remember. I don't really want to see them come out of the gate swinging as hard as they did last year, right? The tempo was intense. It was fast coming out. And then they ran out of gas by the middle of training camp. And I think because of that, I think that's why we got a lot of the injuries that we got. We saw Malcolm Kuntz go down right off the jump. And then it was like a domino effect. I'd rather us see some nicks and bruises. And we even see it with Thayer Munford, right? He's been dealing with an injury as well. I want to see the nicks and bruises go on right now. Take it easy. Then training camp comes, kind of turn up the intensity a little bit, slowly turn it up. Get ready for that week 1 matchup versus the Patriots. And then that week comes up, or maybe a couple weeks before, that's when the intensity starts going up, and then getting those guys acclimated to week 1, getting them up to speed. But I don't want them coming out of the gate right at training camp like we saw last year. We got to have a different up tempo for some success this year. We got to do things a lot differently, and I think they will. We got a more savvy head coach this time around. We got a lot more experience as far as being the head coach. And I think we'll do well this time around as far as injuries go. Shout out to, let's see who we got here, man. We got Sin Cal 805 with the $5 haymaker. He says these players need to stop jumping on other players' back on a celebration. That was ridiculous. Yeah, I start finding folks, man. Hey, if I see you leave your feet and you're not a skilled player, and even if you are a skilled player, stop leaving your feet, man. I know it's good for the highlight reel and, making ESPN and making the top 10 plays. Stop hurdling. Stop leaving your feet. Football is meant to be played with 10 toes on the ground, solid ground. Don't leave your feet, man, right? And if you're definitely at 300 pounds, you definitely have no business leaving your feet. And I'll start finding folks. I'll start finding them. We need you around. And if you want to play around and do that, you're going to buy the team some dinner at the very least. I don't know. We need to keep these guys healthy, man. And I hope that Pete Carroll, and I'm pretty sure Pete Carroll will address that when it's time to address that for sure, man. Let's see who we got here. We got S.187 in the building. The trenches guru over here, the trenches extraordinaire. He says, hey, Big Mike, keep your eye on rookie Jared Hufford. He is the next undercover Meredith that we didn't know we had. The weight and power is there. I'm going to keep my eye on it, man. I'm going to keep my eye on it. If you say it, man, that's the seal of approval. That is gospel, man. Thanks for the heads up on that one. And we got 70 in the building. You guys already know what to do. Like the thumb, hit the sub, and share with your folks. 48 away from 3K. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Kenny Clark, he says, and then Jerry sold his AFC championship ring. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Let's see. Let's see who we got. Kenny Clark says I'm losing sleep over that. Yeah. I'm losing sleep. I'll be losing sleep over Raiders related stuff in August, September, and then by the time the holidays come, hopefully I'm not in a bad mood like I was last year. Let's see. We got Dan Tessier. You have to go that far back to find one that went well. Just saying. Oh, you guys are going back and forth, man. I appreciate you guys. Let's see. Carlos and Fuego in the building says optimism is the best way. I will always be down. I'll be a down-ass Raiders fan. Raider Nation for life. Yeah, you already know, man. Same here, man. I'm on the hopium, and that's how we're gonna do until the season starts, and they give me a reason otherwise. Let's see. Yes, a D tackle doesn't need as many reps as maybe a cornerback or linebacker to get in a defensive scheme. It will all be about football shape at this point. Yeah, absolutely. In May, it really doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. Let's see. You know what? I didn't know either one of them did. That's news to me, man. But I believe it. Kenny Clark. The only reason why I'm not in Vegas right now, the reason is stupid, but I will be there soon. Okay. So hey, let us know when you're in Vegas, man. Let me know, man. Let me know. I might be going to a game this season. I would like to kind of line up with everybody, man. If I can, man, that'd be cool. Shout out to Lord Buddy Bear. There's been more sightings of the Loch Ness Monster than a Chargers fan. That's the truth. That's the truth. And the ones that are Chargers fans will let you know that they're Chargers fans, man. Let me see. Misguided Angel. I just subbed. First time seeing you since I've been watching Raiders YouTube videos every day for years. Oh man. I kind of been around for a couple years. I don't do things. I don't do shows regularly. But I'm usually on with Wasted Talent, Graph every once in a while. But yeah, thanks for popping in, man. I really appreciate the support, Misguided Angel, and hope to see you soon. Hopefully you stick around. Let's see. So here we go, man. So I gotta ask you guys a question, right? You know, the mandatory mini camp started this week, and everybody's talking about Geno Smith throwing those 3 picks, right? 3 interceptions. Are you guys concerned about Geno Smith throwing 3 interceptions in training, not in training camp, in mini camp? You know, everybody knows his last year he had 15 interceptions, led the league with 15. But the Seahawks had a pretty bad offensive line. A lot of those interceptions were under duress, throwing errant balls, pause if necessary, but throwing those and trying to make a play. Are you guys concerned with the 3 interceptions? Let me know. 3 interceptions. One was from Eichenberg. One was from Chris Smith, who absolutely needs to make a statement this time around if he wants to stick around on this team. Let me know what you guys think, man. Let me know. Should we be concerned with Geno Smith? And give me a number 1 through 10. Are you concerned about Geno Smith being a pick machine this year? Let me know. Let's see. We got Kenny Clark. He says no. Okay. Let's see. We got Yaya. He says not worried. Finding rhythm. CGR says his OTAs. Not worried myself. Okay, so we guys, we're on the same page. CGR says a 0. Desert Raider, better than INTs are in practice than in a real game. Yeah, absolutely. Geno looks great. Yeah, I think so too. Chris, he has a really nice positive necessary. I'm trying to find a better wording, but he has a nice ball, right? He has a nice ball coming out of his hands. It looks crisp. It looks good. It's the best ball I've seen from our quarterback in years. Let's see. He's learning a new system. I'm not too concerned yet. A 4. Okay. Even a 4 is a little bit high for me, Buddy Bear, but hey, I hear you, man. It's not high at all, though. No, this is the time to do that. Also, the defense made adjustments. Absolutely. Kenny Clark goes 0. Yeah, I'm kind of at a 1, guys. Let's see. I love that Geno threw 3 picks because he's throwing balls to rookie wide receivers. Pete made it clear competition will be clear with players and coaches. And that's what Pete Carroll's all about, competing, right? He's a competitor when it comes to everything, right? You know, I started going down a a rabbit hole as far as Pete Carroll goes. I listened to one of his interviews that he had with one of the Seattle-based podcasters. It was about 30 minutes long. I can't think of the name right there. Listen to that. And then I started getting into some of the, because, I found out that he does lectures with USC. He does like different like classes with USC. So I found one of his classes that he did at USC a couple of years ago, and it was about like an hour and a half long, and I started listening to that. This dude competes at all levels. He competes in life. He's one of those dudes that, he's always constantly trying to evolve as a head coach, right? He's not just staying complacent at where he is. And I think that's what people are concerned about with Pete Carroll, is that, he's 73 years old and he's kind of going to be stuck in his old ways. This is a guy who constantly adjusts, who tries to better himself and be a better coach. And I think being that year away and observing what's going on in today's game is going to make him a special coach this time around. And I think that he's going to do some special things. This is not like a situation like a Bill Belichick, where the dude is more of a I wouldn't say dictator, but he is his way or the highway type of deal. Pete Carroll is more of a player's coach in sort of a way, right? He's not one of those people as like do as I say, not as I do. He's that guy that is gonna adjust. He's gonna learn how to relate to everybody, and he's gonna keep people inspired, and he's gonna keep people playing at the best level possible. I think Pete Carroll is gonna do a great job. Let me know what you think, man. Shout out to CGR. He says, "Come Pete." Absolutely, man. That's been his thing. He's been saying for years at this point, man. Let's see. Kenny Clark says picks happen in a game. Time we give Geno enough time and he won't throw any. Yeah, absolutely. I think he's going to be great. I think he's going to be good. I think he's going to be good. Kenny Clark, he says he has a natural ability to extend plays that we haven't had in years. Absolutely, Kenny. I'm telling you, I agree with you. Kenny. Let's see. We will know more when the pads go on in camp. Yeah, that's really what it matters right now. Let's see. CGR says exactly. Kenny, Geno has good field vision. So Kenny Clark says, so what if he does as long as we win? Yeah. And at the end of the day, just effing win, baby. That's really what it comes down to. So I'll say my take on it, right? We pretty much are all on the same page about Geno Smith. 3 picks, okay, big deal, right? It's May. I'm not making a big deal of it. But you got to always remember, if you guys know how football works, the defense is going to win early on because of the way they fly. They don't have to think about what's going on the field in most cases. Of course, there's assignments, but knowing your assignment and learning your assignment as a defensive player is a lot faster than trying to get in a rhythm as a quarterback and trying to get a rhythm with a new offensive scheme and trying to figure that out. So it's going to be a little bit different. You're going to see situations where the defense is going to win early on, right? Now, if we get down the line, where the defense is constantly winning, like we saw last year in training camp, where we saw that the offense was just had no match. They just could not win against this defense. Then that's when we should start being a little bit concerned. But as of right now, I give it about a 2. I think that Geno Smith is going to be okay. Let me know what you think. A 2 out of 10. Let me know, man. And we got another member of the Big Mike Raider fleet. Big Mike Raider fleet, man. Shield family, Raider Shield family became a YouTube member with us, our second member. And guys, it's the link at the top right there. If you guys want to be a member of the Big Mike fleet, our new membership right there. If you guys want to become a member, go ahead and do it, man. It will be great. It will be the best way to support what we got going on over here on the Big Mike Raider channel, man. I appreciate you guys in advance. Let's see. Mondo Reyes, he says, what's with Big Mike Raider? That content. I can't do that, bro. That content, you already know, man. That damn content, you already know. Let's see. Welcome to the Fleet Nav, man. Hey, welcome to the damn Fleet Nav, man. You know what it is, man. From one Navy brother to another, man. Welcome to the fleet. Let's see. All right, so Another one thing that I wanted to share with you guys before we get out of here. I'm not going to keep you guys too long, but I wanted to share some other stuff with you. One more thing that I thought was pretty interesting that I wanted to share. Hold on, give me 1 second. Shout out to John Frashella Football on X. He does a PFF ranking of the 32 NFL starting quarterbacks heading to the 2025 season. Number one, of course, Patrick Mahomes, right? Boo. Joe Burrow, number 2. Lamar Jackson, number 3. And, pretty much standard status quo, Josh Allen, number 4. You could argue he should be at 3 over 4, whatever, right? Jalen Hurts at 5, which is pretty high. Jaden Daniels at number 6. Matt Stafford at 7. Justin Herbert at number 8. Jared Goff at number 9. And sitting at number 10, our very own Geno Smith at number 10 in the league. Guys, do you think Geno Smith is a top 10 quarterback in the NFL? According to this list, shout out to, who is it? John Frashella. This dude says that Geno Smith is a top 10 quarterback. What do you guys think about that, right? And these are the people that are just below him. We got guys like Brock Purdy, who just got a fat payday. Jordan Love, youngster, right? Baker Mayfield, kind of reviving his career. CJ Stroud at 14. Kyler Murray, he's got something to prove. Trevor Lawrence. And then Dak Prescott at 17, way down there. And then you got Tua at 18, and then Bo Nix at 19. Do you think Geno Smith, guys, let me know, top 10 quarterback in the league? Do we got ourselves a top 10 quarterback in the league? Let me know. Let's see. Shout out to Raider Shield family. Let's see. He says, Besh looks like a beast. I'm just saying. Yeah, they say he's going to be a day one guy. I'm excited. I'm excited for Besh. I think that he's gonna do some special things. I think he's gonna take the league by storm. I think he's special. Let me see. Yeah, man, I do my best with that one, bro. Hey, but appreciate you, bro. Shout out to Joseph C. He says 11 through 15. Yeah, if I have to redo this one, I don't know if I necessarily agree with Geno Smith being a number 10, top 10 quarterback in this league. But then again, I don't know if Justin Herbert is number 8 either. Like, I think Justin Herbert is a little bit overrated. I think he's a little overrated. It could change at the end of this season, but as of right now, how things stand, I think Justin Herbert, number 8 overall quarterback in the league. I don't know how I feel about that. Brock Purdy, I think maybe he's a little bit better than Brock Purdy. If I had to choose Geno Smith or Jordan Love, I go Geno Smith. But I would definitely pick Baker Mayfield. Well, now Baker Mayfield, I pick Geno Smith over Baker Mayfield. I definitely pick CJ Stroud over Geno Smith. And I picked Dak Prescott over Geno Smith. So if I had to put a number on where he should be, I'm thinking maybe 12. Let me know. It blew my mind when I saw that. It's pretty interesting. Shout out to S.187. He says thumbs up ASAP for Big Mike Raider. Man, you guys already know what to do. All 72 that's in the building, man. Like the thumb, hit the sub, and share with your folks. Let's see. CGR, you already know what it is, man. Thanks for the support as always. Misguided Angel. Wow. Number 10 is pretty good. What was Herbert at? He was at number 8. Herbert is number 8, just above Jared Goff. If I had to pick, I would pick Jared Goff over Justin Herbert. And yeah, I mean, it's debatable if you Geno Smith or Justin Herbert, right? Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, man. I gotta hear it. Let's see. Raider Shield family says, yep. Hey, okay. Matthew Valdez, it says, it's great to see you guys pumped and running around, sliding around the bags and stuff. Pumped and running around, sliding around the bags and stuff. Shout out to Matthew Valdez. I don't know who's pumped up, sliding around the bags, but hey, I'm always pumped up, man. Always pumped up. Where was Darnold at? That's a good question. And Darnold had a pretty solid season. So there's some noteworthy guys that are kind of at the bottom of the list. JJ McCarthy at 21, unproven guy, right? I don't know how you can rank him. Michael Penix at 23 over Caleb Williams and just below Drake May. I don't know how I feel about that. I think that Michael Penix is better than Drake May, but I think that Caleb Williams has proven a little bit more than Michael Penix. So that's a little bit off. Cam Ward was at 25, just above Sam Darnold, which is, to me, I don't think that that was right either. And then you got Joe Flacco at 29, Justin Fields at 28, just above Joe Flacco. I don't know if I agree with that. Russell Wilson at 27. They are really just, they're not giving Russell Wilson a chance, right? I think he's a top 20 guy. And then Mason Rudolph at 31, and then Tyler Shuck at 32. He shouldn't even be in the top 32, but I guess they had to pick somebody for the Saints. But yeah, that's interesting to me, man. That was an interesting list. Let me know what you think about it. Michael Smith, he says he's a serviceable, mediocre quarterback. Be careful. Built his confidence up and gave him a supporting cast. That is it. That is all. Big grade mediocre. And that's fine. I mean, that's kind of where I have him too, like a mediocre. You don't need to be, a star quarterback to get the job done, right? Just be good enough. And I think sitting at 12 has him a little bit above mediocre. Now, mediocre quarterback in this league to standards is, that 14 to 18 range, right? But I think he's a little bit better than mediocre. I think 12 is kind of where we're looking at. And to be honest with you, everybody wants to talk about having an elite quarterback, but really, if you look at this list, there's about 3 or 4 of them. Other than that, everybody is kind of hoping they get the best from the guy that they do have, right? Other than that. So I don't know. Mediocre is fine with me at this point, right? We would love to have an elite quarterback, but we just don't. But there's 27 other teams that don't. So it's fine with me. Shout out to Lord Buddy Bear. I'm excited about Thornton. Maybe they use him in some trick plays like they did DK Metcalf in Seattle. The dude can fly. I hope that he turns out similar to DK Metcalf, because that's going to set this passing game on fire. I'm hoping that Thornton turns out great. He was found. I think he beat Jeremy Chin on an out route or something like that yesterday. So he's starting off making an impact early on. So it's pretty good. What we're seeing from the rookies. Let me see. Shout out to S. Dot. He says Geno will be again. This is a new offense to grasp. Got to give him 2 to 3 years, and he will be back. Hey, I'm with it, man. Let's see. Joseph C says 11 to 15 from last year feels like he's number 1. Hey, okay. I mean, and to me, Geno Smith can break that top 10 if he has a great season. Now we can be talking about, you kind of leapfrogging a Matt Stafford, maybe he's on a decline, Justin Herbert, those kind of guys. I think Jared Goff is still within that window of winning with the Lions. So I don't see him passing a Jared Goff. And then the rest of the list is like, he's never going to reach that level, like a Jaden Daniels, Jalen Hurts, Josh Allen type of deal, right? That's not going to happen. There's a ceiling for Geno Smith, and that's fine. He stays more healthier than Dak, and that's really, that's really what it comes down to, I guess, right? And I guess that's when you're really looking at durability and can you stay upright? Can you stay on the field, right? So, hey, maybe you're probably right. You got yourself a point for sure, man. We got George in the building. Raiders, you already know, man. Thanks for popping in. Good to see you, man. The guy who predicted 17-0 last time we were together. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. Let's see. Raiders Shield family. I can only name 7. Definitely on the top 10. None named Herbert. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Let's see. I think we got ourselves. Let's see what else we got here. 1 second. Joseph C says that's crap we had at quarterback. Yeah, it's I guess like you're right. 11 through 15 feels like a number 1 for sure. Compared to what we had right now, the guy that was starting for us, Aiden O'Connell, is not even in this top 32. Another guy that was starting for us was Gardner Minshew. He's not even on this top 32. So that just goes on and shows you what we were dealing with last year. So, yep, absolutely. A guy who's a fringe top 10 guy. It does feel like we got ourselves a number one at this point for sure, man, in comparison. Jekyll and Hyde in the building. He says Saints have the worst quarterback room. Absolutely. Yeah, they're going to probably be picking number one overall or at least top 5 at the very least next year. Raider Shield family, Jalen Hurts is mediocre, to be honest. Yeah, and I thought that, Jalen Hurts was a little bit high, but I guess he gets the benefit of the doubt for winning that Super Bowl. To me, I think if I had to choose Jalen Hurts or Geno Smith, that's a toss-up. It's a 50-50, right? But Jalen Hurts, he's won a Super Bowl, so you can't take that away from him. That's really what matters, and that's how these quarterbacks are measured at the end of the day. How do you win? How many rings you got? How many playoff wins you got? And Jalen Hurts has been there. He's been to 2 of them, so that does matter. Let's see. Carlos Enfuego says, just win, baby. Raider Nation for life. Yeah. George in the Billy says, are we talking QBs? Yeah. So kind of recap for my guy George, right? Just for the sake, since George just popped in, PFF ranking of 32 NFL starting quarterbacks heading into the 2025 season from John Frischella of PFF. He has, long story short, he has Geno Smith at number 10. Let me know what you think about it, man. And of course, you already know Kermit is at number 1, Joe Burrow at 2, Lamar Jackson, and then Josh Allen at 4. So, and some notable guys at the bottom. Caleb Williams at 24, JJ McCarthy at 21. Pretty much the whole rookie classes from 2024 is JJ McCarthy 21, Drake May 22, Michael Penix 23, and Caleb Williams at 24, Sam Darnold at 26. So yeah, that's kind of what we were talking about. But yeah, hopefully we caught you up to speed on that one. Let's see. We got Lecky T in the building. What's up, brother? What's up, Oos, man? Thanks for popping up, man. Thanks for popping in. George says worst case scenario 15-2. Man, say it loud, bro. Say it loud. 15-2. I love it. I love it. Raiders, Mo Money Mike. JPJ is going to elevate Geno's full potential and Jeanty. Yeah, absolutely. And I don't know if you're here when we're talking about it, right? I think that, we're going to have to get the passing game going because let's just be honest, right? There's a lot of buzz surrounding Ashton Jeanty right now. And I think that, Chip Kelly was playing a little bit of damage control. Like, hey, let's try to keep some eyes off you. We don't want you using that stance for now. We want you to be kind of under the radar as most as possible, which is damn near impossible at this point. But how they're going to treat it is, well, we're going to put 8 men in the box. Let's see what you got, right? Let's see if you can get the job done. Welcome to the NFL type of moment. So Jeanty has his hands full. Geno is going to have to air that ball out for people to respect that passing game and maybe get 7 men in the box and then Jeanty can take care of business from there. And I think JPJ is going to be the best center in the league by the time the season's over. We're going to be looking at him as the best center in the league. Shout out to Raiders Mo Money Mike in the building. He says, Lecky T says it could be worse. Could be Terrell Pryor. or another number 2 we had at quarterback. Shout out to Money Chuck. He says, I'm surprised Miami has held on to Tua for so long. Yeah, well, they paid him. They paid him a lot of money. There's a lot of mediocre quarterbacks getting $50 million a year, guys. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw Brock Purdy in his payday. It's crazy. It's crazy. We got Raider Nation Drew. He says, I believe the most important thing for offense is to build chemistry. They need to get the timing down. Yeah, and that takes time, right? The defense already has some continuity. They, for the most part, a lot of them really know what they're doing already, right? And defense learns fast. They adjust fast. Their assignment is pretty much understood pretty fast. Now, when you get into more intricate things, right, that takes time to kind of learn the like different packages that you're going to run on defense, and that comes with time down the line. But offenses take a little bit longer to kind of get gelling in comparison to the defense. So that's kind of what you're seeing right now. Absolutely, I agree with you. Let's see. Shout out to George. He says, I'm excited about our new quarterback. It's feeling good in Raider Nation, man. Hey, there you go, man. Me too, man. Let's see. Misguided Angel, how can JJ McCarthy be higher than Caleb Williams, Penix, and Drake May? I don't get it. Well, I think maybe they're considering that he has better weapons over in Minnesota, but I don't know. If I had to go pick one out of those four, I'm going Michael Penix. I was a Michael Penix fan coming out of the 24 draft. I wanted to pick him up early. I thought he would fall to 13 when we picked him when back in the draft, but Falcons ended up picking him up at number 8 or 9, one of those. But yeah, I was a big fan of Michael Penix. I think he was the best quarterback coming out last year. Turns out to be that it's Jaden Daniels, but I think he's probably second best if I had to guess, right? Money Chuck, it says, Mike, how many touchdowns and yards does Jeanty have first season to quiet those who didn't want to draft him? So I think that he's going to break Josh Jacobs' rookie record, which is 1,150 yards. So anything over 1,150, I'm looking at about 1,200 yards. I'm looking at about 12 total touchdowns. I think he's going to get busy right off the jump. 1,200 yards plus 12 touchdowns. I would love to see him get about 300 yards receiving. 1,500 yards from scrimmage at the very least is kind of what I'm looking at for Jeanty. That would be great. That's where I have him. But let me know, man. You guys let me know. What does Jeanty's numbers look like this season? Kenny Clark, if I may, I want to absolutely punish teams. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a must. We got to do that this year, man. We got to do it. The last 4 top 10 running backs all had at least 10 touchdowns in the rookie season. And I have them going at least 12. So that's going to put them right in that category, misguided. So we'll see. Let's see. Kenny Clark says, get back to stymie again. Yeah, shutting Foles down. I like it. Raider Shield family, we can expect some 15-yard penalties for roughness this year. Good. Love it. Sets the tone, right? Like, I mean, not too many, not untimely, but, setting the tone, right? And I'm okay with it when it's setting the tone. Do it early. If you got to do it. Let's see. Mike Penix is the truth, man. Yeah, I love Michael Penix. I think he's the second best quarterback coming out of that class. Jaden Daniels took that one. He was one game away from going to the Super Bowl, so he's got it at this point. So let's see. Daniels was obviously the better pick over Penix. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Let's see. 1,200 rushing yards, 400 receiving yards, 10 touchdowns. I like it. 1,600 all-purpose, 10 touchdowns. I like that. That's kind of close to where I have them. Let's see. Kenny Clark, 1,808 is Eric Dickerson's NFL rushing record. Yeah. 1,808 would be special, right? I don't think he's going to get to 1,808. That would be excellent. That would be awesome. But the Raiders rookie record is 1,150 from Josh Jacobs. And I think he can pass that without problem. I think he can pass that, barring injury, right? Knock on wood, right? For sure. We want to keep our guy healthy. Let's see. Lord Buddy Bear, how did Cam Ward get ranked 25th without playing a single down in the NFL? Yeah, I don't get it. Cam Ward, 25th over Sam Darnold, just below Caleb Williams, above Russell Wilson. I don't know how I feel about that. If I had to put him somewhere, I put him above Justin Fields, who was 28. I wouldn't put him above Russell Wilson. I probably wouldn't even put him above Joe Flacco. I put him above Anthony Richardson and Mason Rudolph and Tyler Shuck. So maybe at 28, 29, that's where I would have him. JJ McCarthy, I thought he was solid coming out, but I don't know. We haven't seen anything from him. And Bryce Young sitting at number 20 is a little high for me too. This is a guy who got benched at the beginning of the season. Now he did redeem himself for that, but this is a guy who got benched early on in the season last year, and he's a top 20 quarterback. I don't see it. He's definitely not better than Russell Wilson to me. But hey, that's just my opinion on that one. Let's see. And Un in the building. It says, I just want to see Mad Max suplex Mahomes. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, for sure. I think Max Crosby is gonna make a case for himself to be Defensive Player of the Year. I've been saying that for the last couple of years. I think this year is the year where he finally gets it done, man. Let's see. Let's see. would be nice to see more interceptions this year. Yeah, we got to win the interception game. We got to see, we got to be on that plus side as far as turnover differential. That's usually an indicator that we are a winning team. That's what we got to do. More turnovers, more shorter fields, and score more points once we get when we take advantage of those interceptions. We got to have that happen. A shout out to Big John. He says, got my best jersey today. Nice. He's going to be a monster. Offense going to, I think that cut off on that. Oh, be fun to watch again. Yeah, absolutely. I think that is gonna, you're right. I think it's gonna be fun. I think Jack Besh is gonna be special. He's in for a special year this year. A year that people aren't gonna expect him for sure. I just got a gut feeling about him. Can't wait for Max to run over to the sidelines at Kansas City and call Minshew a little ass boy again. Oh yeah. Man, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Let's see. Lecky says Polamalu and Jacorian Bennett could have a breakout year this season. I think so too. We got to keep those guys healthy. We got to keep them upright. Let's see. Kenny Clark says we get the Kermie and he will come in. There you go, man. For sure, man. We got to set the tone this year, man. We definitely got to do it. Now Minshew can dig for more goal on Kansas City sideline. Yeah, booger eating dude. Safe Belair in the building says, hey, Mike, how are you, brother? Thanks for the link to the Carroll class. Hey, I hope you enjoyed it, man. That's what I was talking about a little bit earlier. It got me definitely ready to run through a wall. This dude is a master motivator, a master inspirator, right? This dude, Pete Carroll, is a special guy. I think we got us a special one this time around, guys. So I'm going to stick around for about 5 minutes, guys. Let's get a Q&A going. Let me know what you guys think. You got 81 in the building, man. If this is your first time, don't let it be your last. Also, guys, we got a new membership. Go ahead and check out the membership and join the Big Mike fleet over here, man. That's the best way to support this channel. The link is at the top of the chat. Go ahead and check it out, man, and support Big Mike Raider. Let's see. We got Raiders, Mo Money Mike, Jack for 800, Trey for 9, Brock for 1,000, and Jeanty for 1,550. I'll tell you what, if that happens, we'll be the number one team. We'll have the number one offense in the league. And if we have the number one offense in the league, we're going to make the playoffs. I promise you that. Well, we'll see. That's a lofty goal, but I like it. Let's see. Raider Shield family, only 2 nations, the USA Nation and Raider Nation. Facts. Yeah, Raider Shield family, speaking the truth, who's the original member of the Big Mike fleet, man. I appreciate your support today, man. I appreciate you. Let's see. Jerome Clemens, this is Big Mike. You tell Wasted not to cry about his Knicks getting that ass beat. You know what? I left Wasted alone. I was gonna call him. I was like, nah, man, I'm gonna let him live, man. I'm definitely gonna let him live. Let's see. But I think the Knicks are gonna win in 7. I think the Knicks in 7. So we'll see how it goes. Let's see. We got George becoming a new member of the Big Mike Raider fleet. Thanks for the support, man. That's 3 members today, man. I appreciate you guys. Guys, it's at the top of the chat. Check out the link. We got ourselves a new membership. Go ahead and check it out. It's the best way to support Big Mike Raider. Let's see. And shout out to George, man, becoming a new member, man. I appreciate you, man. Lecky T says, think I drank a little too much of the AP Kool-Aid last. Yeah, man. He said the same thing, run through a brick wall to having us fooled. Yeah, we ran through a brick wall to go straight to a dead end in a corner with some shady characters there, man. Yeah, we definitely got played by Antonio Pierce, but you know, I don't think we're gonna do that with Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll is not really that boisterous type of dude. He will say what he has to say and kind of leave it at that, but he has a resume to back him up too. So you got that. And, you know, 73 years old for Pete Carroll really doesn't matter. This dude is still young at heart. He still is out there competing, trying to become the better version of himself every day. And if you guys can, go look up Pete Carroll USC class. Like, he definitely had a lot of those college kids very motivated and engaged with what he was talking about. So it's a pretty long listen. But if you're, on a long drive or whatever, just chilling at the house, washing some dishes or cleaning the house, go ahead and pop that on, man. It's a good listen. It's a good listen. Go check it out, man. Safe Belair, let them know, man. it's a good listen. S.187, we rocking with you over here, Big Mike. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate all you guys for showing love, man. Let's see. Ain't no way in the building. Thanks for popping in, bro. Let's see. And we got us a new member of the Big Mike Raider Fleet, Raider Nation, Texas 210. Just became a YouTube member. Thanks for popping in, man. Thanks for the love. Welcome to the fleet, man. Thank you for the support. We got my guy T Severe in the building. Big dog. My dog Big Mike out here setting combine records at 225. And your boy's hitting it 30 times these days. I'm just saying, man. 30 times. I hit 275 10 times on the bench earlier yesterday. My goal is to get to 405 max. But we'll see. We'll see, right? Still some work to go. I think my max is at about 365 right now. But we'll see. We'll see, man. We'll see. Hey, shout out to T Severe, man. I miss you, bro. Miss you. I'm gonna have to hijack the show, man. If I got some time, I want to come check you out at some point, man. Talk some shit with you down the line, man. Hit me up. Raider Shield family, this season is a bit different so far in my 54 years as a Raider fan. Wow. Seems almost like the staff created around 2000. Yeah, it's kind of the beginning stages of something great, right? I have that feeling too. I think this team, like I told you, I have my early season record going at 10-7. I can see them kind of going 9-8. That's kind of where I had just gut feeling before seeing the schedule. 9-8 sounds about right. A good step forward. Maybe that's good enough to make the playoffs. Maybe it's not, but I really think that we're heading in the right direction, man. And I think in 2 or 3 years, that's when we're going to see something special for sure. I agree with you, man. I agree. Shout out to Raider Nation. Drew says, coaches better keep the young fellas off the strip. We don't need any more drama. Yeah. Hopefully, Pete Carroll is, he built a dynasty over at Southern California, right? There's a lot of things you can get into in LA. And he had a lot of homegrown guys there too. So, if any of his group of guys were going to get into trouble, it would be the guys he had over at USC. Never heard about any of those guys getting in trouble. Never heard about any guys getting in trouble in Seattle. I think under Pete Carroll, we're in good hands. I think there's something we don't have to worry about. Let's see. Raider Shield family, my pessimist says 9-8. The rest is icing. Yeah, absolutely, man. I hear you. I got 10-7. If I had to drink some more hopium, I mess around and say we win 12 games, but I'll refrain. Let me see. Raider Nation, Texas 210. It says nothing but love from San Antonio. Appreciate you, Big Mike. Hey, salute to you to San Antonio, man. Hey, appreciate you coming in. Appreciate the love, man. And hey, thanks for the support, man. Thank you for becoming a new member of the Big Mike Raider fleet. Let's see. Raider Shield family, only 3 coaches have won the Natty and the Super Bowl. Can you name them? Pete Carroll, Jimmy Johnson. Let me see. I know I'm missing one. Pete Carroll, Jimmy Johnson, and damn, that's a good question, Raider Shield, man. Let me see. I'm missing one, and I can't think of it. It's gonna make me mad when you tell me. It's gonna make me mad when you tell me. Let me know who the third one is, man. I can't think. Barry Switzer. Oh, God. Okay, so I was close. Barry Switzer. I couldn't think of the third one, man. But I was close. Let's see. Yeah, I had Jimmy Johnson. Severe. Hey, it says miss you too, brother. We got to catch a high school game or something. AJ Nibel, who Big Mike for lead strength coach, man. Hey, in due time, man. In due time. We definitely got to catch a game. There's some good ones coming up down the line. I know Modern Day I know one of those Hawaiian schools are coming into town this year. So Modern Day always has problems with those Hawaiian schools coming into town. I know they lost to them a couple years ago, but they're coming out this way. So we got to catch that one, man. And there's some other ones too, man. We'll definitely get together during the football season for sure, man. Let's see. Piano Man says, hello, no beef, just jerky. Shout out to Piano Man, our token Chargers fan in the building, man. Hey, you're good here, man. You're good with me, man. No worries. Let's see. Dallas hand off. Yeah. Dallas handoff. Bro, I don't even know what that means, bro. Piano Man, did we just convert you? Let's go Raiders. Turn me up. I think we got us a converted Raiders fan. We got to cleanse you of your filth and just disgust and your powder blueness and your bolt upness. I think you have been converted to a Raiders fan. Do you guys approve Piano Man being a new Raiders fan? Do you guys approve? This guy is a former Chargers fan or a current Chargers fan. I don't know. Are we approving Piano Man to be one of us? Let me know. Let me know, man. Let me see. Shout out to Dominique 5 in the building, man. Good to see you. Let's see. Kenny Clark, good night, Raider Nation. I gotta go. Hey, Kenny, hey, thanks for popping in, man. Thanks for sticking around the whole time, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You have a good night. Be safe, man. Piano Man says, I'm here to support the Raiders. Yeah, damn right. You a Raider fan. You a Raider fan. Let's see. Let's see. Salute Green Dot Gang. Yeah, man. We got us a Green Dot Gang now, man. Hey, and once again, man, you know, I'm not gonna push it too hard, but pause if necessary. But that link is at the top of the chat if you want to be part of the Big Mike Raider fleet, the Green Dot Gang, man. Come and help out your boy and support the channel, man. Let's see. Raiders Shield family says nope. Simple as that. Sorry, Piano Man. Raiders Shield family says no. He says, nah, I just want to host the AFC divisional game and play versus y'all. Hey, that would be great. That would be great. But we'll see, man. We'll see. We'll see. And I'm not going to put that other filth you just put up. Let's see. Lecky in the building says, much love, Nation. Great show, bro. I'm out, man. Hey, Oos, thanks for popping in, man. Hey, see you on the next one, man. Good to see you as always. Let's see. T. Severe says, Johnson and Switzer both won Super Bowls with Dallas after winning the Natty in colleges. What I think he meant. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I kind of I didn't know what he meant on that one, but yeah, no doubt, man. Raider Nation Drew says, once a Raider, always a Raider. Facts. Piano Man says, wants to cancel your boy. Yeah. Raider Shield family. Hey, once I give him the wrench, man, you might not be safe. You know, everybody, T Severe's in the building. If he gets a little trigger happy, man. Hey, the guys with the wrench do what they want around here, man. So, hey, tread lightly, Piano Man. That's all I'm saying. Piano Man's a well-known troll and a Chargers fan. No, facts. Yeah, I knew that, man. I knew that. I'm just messing with Piano Man. He wants to be a Raider fan so bad, but he doesn't know yet. Let's see. He's one of those very rare Chargers fans, right? Hey, and I'm gonna get some more mods soon, man. Severe's my only mod in here right now, so. Tread lightly. My guys have carte blanche to do what they want to do in the chat, man. So if he feels like you're being a little disrespectful, man, I'm not going to question him. That's all I'm saying. But you're good with me so far, man. Let me see. Some Raider Karens hate you, your boy. I ain't calling nobody Pop-Tarts, no low blows. All right, man. Just as long as you stay good, man. Hey, T Severe said, I'm sniping if he gets out of pocket. Mike ain't no snowflake. I'll let no Piano Man breathe for now. I'll let Piano Man breathe for now, man. Yeah. Let our guy breathe, right? Man, what's the guy's name? Dang, I can't think of it. Never mind, man. Lord Buddy Bear, it must be tough being the only Chargers fan on the internet. Yeah, it's all right. He's good here for now. Yeah, you are, man. Skating on thin ice. Let's give him a good show. Oh, man. Money Chuck says, yeah, I can see you. Hey, Money Chuck might be a guy with the wrench too. You might want to be careful, man. You might want to be careful, man. But let's see. Piano Man once again, man. I'm about to get out of here, man. Damn, respect to y'all. Some fairies don't like me, man. Hey, look, man. I'm a true Raider from through and through, man. I can talk shit amongst the best of them. So what you can say, it's not gonna hurt me, man. It's not gonna hurt me. You can stick around here, but if my guys get a little trigger happy, I'm gonna tell you what, it is what it is. But that is the show, guys. Thank you to the 78 in the building. Before we get out of here, I gotta push my shit, man. Go ahead and become a member of the Big Mike Raider fleet. The link is at the top of the chat. Go check it out and support Big Mike Raider Channel, man. I appreciate you guys in advance. But besides that, man, shout out to everybody who popped in, everybody who stuck around, including Piano Man, T Severe who popped in, man. It was good to see you. We got some new members. Shout out to my new members. Let me pull that up. Got to acknowledge you guys. CGR became the first member. Raider Shield Family, new member. George, new member. And Raider Nation Texas 210 became new members today. Shout out to you guys. Thanks for the support. And shout out to SinCal 805 with the $5 haymaker. I appreciate you guys, man. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support, man. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Raider Nation family, man. One more word. Good to have Big Mike back in the building. A voice the nation needs, man. I appreciate you, man. We got to get together soon, bro. But until then, man, I'll catch you guys on the next one. And hey, you guys be safe this Memorial Day weekend. No drinking and driving, man. No drinking and driving. Get somewhere, get your drinks in, and stay your ass put. And if you gotta go somewhere, catch an Uber, man. That's my little briefing for you guys before we get out of here. But you guys enjoy the weekend, and you guys be safe. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Your light illuminates their imperfections, hence their attempts to dull your shine. Light 'em up.
My name and flowers grew right out the brown soil. My vision's clear as glass, the robe is purple satin plus the crown's royal. Allow me to give you a demonstration. Holding your breath, waiting for me to fail only brings hyperventilation. See, I'm a soldier that's ready for any situation. So me and life double dated my trials and tribulations. Won't be remembered for not speaking out. I Google map my whole approach, so I chose not to take the peaceful route. I promise I can't make this shit up. I shed a tear, then used the mic stand to hold my chin up. They plot and strategize on different ways to make me give up. That's easier said than done, like a woman that's 9 months pregnant doing sit-ups. Yeah, I read the book of life, defeat was never in my story. Just brutal fights on the battlefield is bloody and gory. Showing off is a fool's idea of glory. Call me foolish, then in the clutch I make them drop like I was Robert Ory. See, in this world you gotta sink or swim. Boy, I'm a legend, when I die my presence never will be felt again. This greatness rare, but see I kept it in. Isolation in the demons, guardian angels been my only friend. I've been at war with myself in silence. Had a mental malfunction, forced to go into hiding. For
I hope
powerless
you
like
watch it right now, because then you're gonna understand whoever get in my way, I'ma dog walk their ass.